I know that, am I Ecamm living it now? I know that no one will be watching this because I have hardly anyone on my channel. I am going to build it up, I hope. But as we speak right now, I am trying to figure out this Ecamm Live. I thought I would throw up a video live here just to see how it works out. My camera did not pan out. Anyone out there know how to... I have a D5300 Nikon, an old one. I was going to try and use that DSLR. It's clean HDMI out as my initial cam. And my firmware was already upgraded to 1.03. I need a firmware patch I have the firmware patch of 1.03 already, but my camera won't allow me to re-up my firmware. It just reads done. It's done when I go to try and redo the firmware one more time. So what I need to do is downgrade my firmware to 1.02 and bring it up and re-administer it to 1.03 with the patch, which will allow continuous filming, continuous feed instead of the live view 30-minute time limit. It's right there in my fingertips to get this camera to work. So right now I'm working on an iPhone with the Filmic Pro clean HDMI out, which I just discovered that today. Pretty nice feature that Filmic put together there. I'm looking for a better streaming camera. I have a Rodecaster Pro. I have the ATEM Mini. I have the Mac M1. I'm looking at a BenQ 27-inch monitor. I have a pretty decent podcast gear here. Nice setup, nice rig. But the camera escapes me. I know the 5300's old and all that, but I have a lot of Nikon lenses. I wanted to bring that Nikon into play. I've always been a Nikon guy. However, that doesn't mean I have to stay Nikon. I'm looking for a streaming camera. I know the new Nikon Utility is out, but it is not HDMI, which doesn't do anything for my Mini, ATEM Mini. So it's USB. It's a USB utility. I have an old Mac. I might use the Nikon for the old Mac as its webcam. So it'll still be I'll still be able to use it. But I would like to port it into this Mini, just to do it. I liked the look of it. The lens I have was nice. I liked the look of it, but if I can't get that firmware patch to somehow work, it's not the end of the world. I can still use that camera. I'll just use it. I'll use it. I have a green screen I can use with that other system, so it'll be different anyway. That's okay. That's okay though. But what's a good streaming camera, guys? What's a good streaming camera? I think I don't have a large budget. I'm not looking at $1,000. I wanted to buy a Sony Alpha 5100, but they're $450 now. The streaming stuff is outrageous. I used to do all my streaming with iPads and iPhones with Ricoh Studio, and actually I could do a pretty good job. It was pretty close to the ATEM Mini, but I wanted to upgrade my gear after the pandemic, and I wanted to try and establish a channel here. hopefully it'll come to pass. I think I have the time now. I know a lot of unique, interesting people. I'm going to get different guest interview. Unfortunately, their cameras will be 720 DPI, which is going to basically be a they're basically going to be utilizing as a Zoom Q8 and a Zoom Q4, which are great audio camcorders, but they're kind of lacking as far as what today's standards for streaming is. But I still want my particular camera to shine. Now, if I have to just stick with this phone for a while till I can afford or find a good deal on a Sony or maybe a good Canon, I'm still a Nikon guy. But I can't find the right. If I could find a nice Nikon DSLR, an older one that didn't have the live view issues, that had the continuous out with a clean HDMI, that would be the ticket. If anybody out in the world of YouTube sees this video, this live video, which I don't anticipate anybody seeing, but if anybody sees this and they know of the camera I'm looking for, a Nikon with hit the regular lenses, not one of the small ones, not a small mirrorless, a regular DSLR that has continuous video, no live view, no timer, no AE lock, no 30-minute timer with a clean HDMI. If anybody knows of that particular camera, let me know. I was on the Simeon Pigeon, I believe it's Simeon or Simon, Simeon Pigeon page. And that's where I got the patch to make my D53 do what I wanted to do, D5300. But unfortunately, I was already upgraded, and it won't allow me to. I thought you could keep upgrading your firmware. Maybe Nikon got wise, and once you upgrade your firmware, they won't allow me. At least my Nikon, my particular Nikon won't allow me to upgrade it anymore. It would have been great to upgrade that patched firmware and have that camera do what I want it to do. But like I say, with the new Nikon utility, I will still be able to utilize it as a camera, webcam. But I would like to get. It'd be great if I had it on this setup. But I have another old set of gear, which that might be the best because that camera's old tech, old school. I need a Sony 5100 here, at least. Unless you guys think a camcorder, an HD camcorder is the way to go. I don't know. I'm on the different sides of the fence. I do like the look of the Sony and a regular DSLR or mirrorless type, I guess. When you're talking that. Well, I'm not going to stay here long. Let's see what else this app does. Ecamm. Ecamm Live. I think it's a winner. I'm DJ Airhorn. I was a DJ at one time. There's all sorts of new sounds in here you can add. Okay. I really haven't click here at any time to view the post on YouTube. Let's see. Somebody's watching, isn't there? DJ Airhorn. I was a DJ at one time. There's all sorts of new sounds in Well, it looks pretty good up there, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I wonder who is watching this obscure channel where I only have 35 subscribers. It's kind of cool that somebody was watching me out there. I hope you subscribed. I hope you subscribed and leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. I'll comment back. Beer Keeper. Great. Audio sounds great. Okay, I see how this works. Wonderful. I have the Rode Caster Pro and my Electro Voice mic. Thank you, Beer Keeper. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to. This is the first time I've used this. I'm on the trial run of Ecamm Live. I'm sure I'm going to use it because I like it. But this is pretty much my first live stream using this. I tried it once before with OBS, and OBS was to me was I mean, I can understand it's free and has a bit of a learning curve, but it was just my mind is on a different up and down. I'm on a different that was right brain. I'm left brain. You know, I could not. It was just. It didn't make sense to me. It wasn't like there was too much. It was just too. It was illogical, or maybe it was too logical. I don't know. Maybe I'm not logical enough. That might be the case. Whatever the case may be, I couldn't use the OBS. So when I saw Ecamm came into play, I just signed up for the free 14-day trial period, and this is the first thing I've done on it with my phone as my webcam. But it looks actually pretty good. I like this. I'm really this. This can work in a pinch. This can work. This can be my backup, or until I'm able to find what I need, it'll work. But I appreciate the kind words, Beer Keeper, on or I don't know, Beer Creeper, even better, Beer Creeper, like Molly Hatchet, the Creeper. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to sign off here. This was just kind of a test. I appreciate that I have one person. If one person watched this video, it's a success. I hope to build an audience. We'll have a lot of interesting topics to talk about. This will be fun. But this was our first shot, our trial run with my new setup, except for my camera, which didn't materialize. But like I say, plan B. And Ecamm Live, which, trust me, I'm not an endorser of anything. I don't have enough followers to anybody to pay me anything, but this program looks pretty cool. This Ecamm Live looks very cool. A lot of promise. User friendly. All the features you could use. And I have much more to learn on Ecamm Live. Okay, guys. Okay, Mr. Creeper. I hope that's a compliment. I'm just going by what your name says. Or should I call you Beer? Oh. Mr. Beer Creeper. I appreciate your watching today. It meant a lot. Take care. I have to figure out how to shut this off. Finish.